Alright, hello. Sorry for the delay. I was looking over at my stream and it stuck on 3:14 for me, so I wasn't aware of how much time I had left to set up. But hello, chat. Hope everyone's been having a good day, good evening, good whatever the hell time of day it is for you. Today we just gonna do a short art stream. I've got something to attend to, in the next couple of hours. So, let's just get as much work as we can done here. But this is the last stream of this week. So, next week, new week of streams. So let's jump right in here. Whew. Alright. Which one is my... That one, okay. And I switch this to... Where is it? There it is. Bum 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 bum. Alright. Which one was it? It was this one, right? Yeah, that was the one that we figured out I liked. Alright. Alright, let's see if I can draw Sandal Fawn. Alright. I think I want this hoodie to be like going like this. Or maybe like it's like this because it's going over. And then his armor will come underneath. Or maybe not. Hang on. I don't know yet. I stand no fun. How in the hell do you draw you? It's not like a flat circle. It kind of points up a little bit. So here. Then back down. Like that. And it is flush. I guess I probably could just give it a little bit more here. Just give it a little bit of texture. Oh, that looks bad, actually. I will just leave it at that, and it will be fine. Man, I love drawing armor. Okay. Shouldn't be too bad, though. Does have the... He has like the little shoulder pads on the side, doesn't he? Hang on, hang on. Hello, Sandalphon. I forgot to add on something, evidently. Okay, hang on. I did forget to add on something, didn't I? Okay. Okay, hang on. This is going to stay up here. So then... Where's this? It's here. So then... What is this? Yeah, it's this thing right here. So how would I... It's like... And I'll do this on a separate layer so I can actually see what I'm doing. It's like... this? Okay, hang on. I just have to draw it out first, just normally. So it's like a... Man, I love drawing armor. Okay. And like this. And it goes back in. And it goes down. And then points down here. Something like that. And then it goes, there's a thing in the middle, and then there's a little embellishment. Because yeah, there's quite a few of these on here. Then there's another one down here. Not how big this is supposed to be comparatively. Something like that. Okay. I don't have to worry about his armor embellishments yet, because I'm doing that on a separate layer, and hoping for the best. I got it. No. It has to be angled. So it's like, it'd be like... Just do like this for now, so I can see where it goes. It should be angled like that. Oh, hello Quim! Welcome, welcome! Hope you've been having a good day, good evening, good time of day for you. I am realizing I forgot just a fair bit of details that are on this character, but it's fine. Nothing we can't fix. This goes like here. But this goes down, and then this goes straight down. Like that. I think I drew this a bit smaller than it actually is. Yeah, I have to size this up. So this has to be bigger. I wonder if I should go this way instead, because it's because this part of him is swaying in the wind a little bit at least. Maybe it's smaller too, like that. There we go. I think that's fine. That looks a bit small still, though. Like, how big is that compared to the rest of him? It's like almost as big as his arm. It's like that much. Then I put it here, like that. But now this part looks smaller. But I suppose it looks smaller because it's supposed to be all scrunched up because he's sitting. Ow! Oh, I cracked my foot. Alright, and then we'll worry about all of the fancy armor embellishments later. Anatomy is suffering in more ways than one. True! But, you know, it's fine. It'll be fine. Sandalphon's not the one I have to worry about when it comes to the anatomy here, because there's a certain headless person sitting at this table. Lucifer is the one that I spent the least amount of time on, so we'll get to him once we finish Sandalphon. But hello, Crimson. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the good luck. Hope you've been having a good day. Okay. Curse you, Granblue, with your fancy smashy character design that I really like. Okay, what do I do first here? Where's this on? Oh, it's on there. So then... we'll just make this poke out just a little bit, because it doesn't look right when it's completely flushed like that. No, oh... I went to an Artist Alley event today. Yo! Good to hear you had a good time. That sounds fun. Rest in peace to your wallet, though. I understand. Sometimes, just a little bit of happiness is bought with money. Like that, because I don't want that to be completely flush, because those are... He's wearing a jacket. Not jacket, hoodie. He's wearing a hoodie. Oh, I thought I'd be safe since it was themed around for Love and Deep Space, but there was an IDV artist and a lot of Alien Stage stuff. Ooh, the heavy hitters, for sure. Oh, I wish there was more readily available IDV art where I live, or not art, merch where I live. Closest I got to is, there's a bookstore that I frequent. They usually have anime merch on there. Right now they do have Alien Stage stuff. They have a really big shelf of Zenless stuff. Which, like, the packaging for the Zenless merch is really cool looking. Hi Sandalflan, how in the hell does your armor work? Because I feel like it changes with every single piece of reference I look at! Because it goes down a whole lot here, but it's only like a little V here, so I don't know what to believe. And I don't even know what's going on over here, buddy. No, I do not play Love and Deep Space, so my brother does, so that's why I even knew about the event. Ooh. I know of Love and Deep Space, but I have not played it at all. I just know that it's one of those the term of it was on the tip of my tongue. But then I forgot. It's a game geared towards... it's a game that has a bunch of hot men in it. That's about all I know about it. Which, like... There's a term I'm thinking of, but I don't remember what it's called. That's pretty much all I know about it too, other than the crazy lore my brother tells me. I'm like, what the hell is the game even about? There's a lore? I don't know anything about Love and Deep Space. I just know that there's like thirst traps of all the guys in every card you pull. Where's my phone? There it is. That's a game that has the period tracker in it, right? Like, I remember hearing about that. Alright. Most of the reference art I'm pulling up has Sandalflan with, like, the smaller window for his armor, so that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna stick with, I think. Oh, I love drawing armor. Oh, I love drawing armor. Yeah, the closest I've gotten to playing a game like that, I think, is Tears of Themis. Tears of Themis, and I will say, I don't know, because Twisted Wonderland is a game geared towards, more like a stereotypical female audience, but like, it's not one of like the super thirst trappy ones, you know? But I will say, I have played Tears of Themis. And I've played it on and off. The energy requirements to actually play. I would often get stuck on a level because I didn't have enough materials to raise my guys' levels for their cards. Which, like, at the end of the day, it's a card game. Oh, something reincarnated lovers, gods, wars, dragons? What is going on? I will say, growing up, I would always get, whatchamacallit, those free otome games, that, like, you could play, like, the prologue and then a chapter for each of the routes. And then that's it. There was a very specific, company that I would, like, download the games from. They were free, too. Ye olde otome games. And like, there was this one specific one where it was 2 vampires, and you could dress up your main character, and I think it was a gacha game? Yeah. And it played like a browser game, I think? Like, the buttons were like a browser game. Okay. Oh, I love drawing armor. It's like... Something like that. I'm still following my sketch at this point. It's fine. But yeah, that's about as close as I could get to playing super thirst trappy games, I guess. But hang on, I have to, it's bothering me now. I have to look up at least a little bit of it. God, love and deep space. What is this? I'm not gonna go too deep in. I'm just taking a look-see as a summary or something. I am surprised that the main character has a definitive look. Oh, you can dress up your main character? I guess that makes sense. I mean, I don't know. I guess the guys are attractive. I guess? I don't know. Like, those are just guys to me, I think. New content. I want to know about your lore. What the hell happens in this game? Oh, whatever. I'll figure it out later. I'm too Debbie-Ace to get into those kinds of games, at least not without having to make an OC as a stand-in for me, but I'm too lazy to make OCs all the time. No, that's entirely fair. Like, around the time when I realized what I thought were crushes were actually just me really wanting to be friends with other people. That's about when I realized I was ace. Or at least ace spec, because I am in a loving relationship. I do love my partner a whole lot, but however, I don't know. People talk about having celebrity crushes, and I'm over here just looking at these images, and I'm like, yeah, that's a guy, or that's a girl. Like, I can recognize when someone is supposed to be attractive, but I'm not attractive. Does that make sense? That line is a bit too thin for my liking. I will just have to thicken that up just a little bit. Makes complete sense to me. Yeah. Oh gosh. Oh geez. I have to figure out. Thing is, it does angle that much on the art, is the thing. I'm sure it's fine. I'm also in a loving relationship, but if someone were to ask me my list of crushes, I would just kind of shrug. No, like, yeah, exactly. Like, there's a small gap. Like, if it was like, if you imagine attraction being like a line and then there's like a slider, like, there's a small tiny gap that my partner managed to squeeze into. But, no, yeah. It's right around when I realized I just wanted to be friends with people that I was like, oh, I understand. Got like anime crushes, but I can't relate to people who got like 5 billion fictional boyfriends, girlfriends, and more power to them, but I can't imagine that lifestyle for me. No, I get it. Like, Sandalphon is my favorite character of all time, and I do have an edited short where I'm like giggling my ass off once I got my hands on him. But, like, I don't know. If you were to put me in a Smash or Pass list, if you were to give me a Smash or Pass list, most of my answers would probably be no. Most, if not all. Okay, armor. Oh, okay, this is difficult. Curse you, semi-curved line. Make this. Oh no. Oh, my brush settings are gonna make this a little difficult, but it's fine. I got it. Probably. That? I'll just think of it as I go. How does it look without? And it's fine? I'd rather it be thicker, though. do I do this? Just go like this, and it'll work out. I really can't... I don't know. It baffles me that people... like how people go and... Like, it's a world that I don't quite understand. Like, I'm not, like, trashing on people for this or anything, but, like, I don't get it. I don't get how people, like, see someone else just on the sidewalk and go, I want to court this person. Or, like, I guess, I don't know, cause, like, I can't imagine, like, asking someone out on a date without at least getting to know them first. I don't know how people do that. It shakes your head because yeah, like, I don't get how people just see other people on the street and go, wow, I want to be incredibly intimate with this person, despite never having had a conversation with them. Like, I don't get it. How do you do that? My brain doesn't work like that. This is the wrong folder. Oh, this is my newer one. Okay. And then... this will be on this one. Okay, I have to decipher what was going through my head when I made this part. What did I intend for this part? I think I wanted it to be like... oh, that's the transparent. That person could objectively be the most conventional, attractive person on the planet, but what if their personality sucks, then why in the world? No, yeah, exactly! Like, with dating apps, I at least get it, because at least you're talking to the person first, and, like, you're messaging them. But, like, I don't get it. Like, for me and my partner, at least, we have been friends since middle school. Like, that's how long me and my partner have known each other. But we didn't start dating until, like, university, after some stuff happened. Which is, like, for me, at least, I don't know. It's like, people watching and pointing at a person just walking down the street. Yeah, it's a different world. It's a world that I don't quite get, but it's a common one. What's this supposed to be? I should probably just do the red cloth first. Okay. Alright, well, okay. Doesn't look too bad. Sandalphon, how in the world do I draw you? Like, it's ripped there. Whoa. I think that's fine. And then... yeah, something like that. I think that's good. This is my own partner. It took like 2 years to get together, so the idea of courting someone right out of the gate is something I can't imagine myself doing. No, yeah, exactly. Same for me. Like, I'd have to at least know the person first, I think. Sandalphon, how in the world does your thing work? Then... like that? Then just cut this off a little bit. Okay, like this. No, I want to keep it here. Alright. I don't know. I'm trying to think of other stuff that people do. And it's like, wow, I didn't know that was supposed to be a thing. Like, yeah, I don't know. I do have characters that I like, but like, not in a I'd smash kind of way. You know, I have characters that I like that it's more like of a this is my scrunkly kind of way. Bum, bum. I'm not sure if that's how I want it to look. Which is like, hey, it's different strokes for different folks. I personally don't get it. Like, there have been one or two characters that I've been like, wow, that is a attractive lady. Like, Faust from, I will say, Faust from Limbus Company, that is one attractive lady. But characters like that have been few and far between. Like, I don't even think Sandalphon makes it onto that list, and he's my favorite character of all time, essentially. Okay, I have to fix this somehow. Doesn't look quite the way that... I don't know how I feel about this. Faust is good taste for real, thank you. What can I say? She's really attractive. Okay, this looks not bad right now. I'm trying to think of what my list of characters is, even. I will say, my friends were like, "Oh, you should make a slideshow of all the characters that you like," and I'm like, "Yeah, that's a funny idea." So I have a slideshow presentation called the catalog. Closes eyes and accepts death, though I haven't logged into Limbus in a month. I haven't even played Limbus Company. Which, like, I really should. I have friends telling me that it's good and I should get into it. I have watched my partner play a little bit of it, and I don't know what's going on in the combat system, I'm not gonna lie. But Faust is very attractive. The one other lady with the I think it's an Iaido, right? The really long katana. I know they have specific names. Oh no, it's called an Iaito. It's an Iaito, and the act of practicing it is Iaido. Okay. Oh, Ryoshu? I think so. That sounds familiar. But I just know that it's connected to the other games by... I almost said Project Umbrella, but that's a different game, right? I think? I just know it's connected to Legends of Arena and their other game. And their characters are very attractive. Project Moon! Yes, yes! Oh, I understand what this little sliver over here was now. This is the other part of the... There we go, like that. Or... Huh. I've watched my friend stream the other game, so I have approximate knowledge. Oh, okay. I know nothing. I have negative knowledge. I just know that my partner also likes Faust. And I saw Faust and I was like, yeah, no, I understand. What else? What else is there? None. Oh, I think this needs to go up this way a bit more. So it doesn't look like there's a big gap there. Like that. I am essentially figuring this out as I go because I drew the sketch like 5 months ago. Oh my god, at some point I was talking about IDV merch and then I got completely distracted. No, yeah, the sole amount of IDV merch that I have is that at my local bookstore they stock items from Animate sometimes. And recently they added like the blind bags for IDV merch. And they had like a Halloween one. And on the Survivor side, it had Andrew. And I was like, oh, I want Andrew! And I didn't notice this other side, the other hunter side until I already grabbed one. But I had the other side was Axeboy Nightwatch. The other side had Axeboy Nightwatch and Photographer on the hunter list. So I was like, I have a 1 in 4 chance of getting a character that I play. But I really wanted Gravekeeper. And then I bought it and I got Gravekeeper, so I'm very happy. I have a little Janshi Gravekeeper button now, so that's fun. And I went back there a couple of times, and they do still have those packs, but I am very happy that I got my boy, my son. Let's go, gacha luck! True! Always bet on gacha. Gacha will never treat you wrong, except sometimes. No, everything else is Limbus is fine, even the battle pass is incredibly generous and since it lasts for an entire season. And an entire season could last half a year, but I am a dummy and can't read and you need to read to understand the combat. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the combat. I just know that there are lanes, and your actions are gears, and I don't know much about anything else. It's like how Fire Emblem Heroes is recently with their abilities. And it's just paragraph on paragraph on paragraph of what they do, and I'm like, holy shit! I stopped playing Heroes right around when the 3rd book happened, I think, with Fjorm. But one of my friends still plays it, and he showed me one of his shoot, I forget who. I think it was Corin. But it was just the entire screen, and I was like, oh my gosh. I played that game on release though. That's my flex. I wanted Marth, but I got Camilla. And that was back in the day when they had special pull animations for the special characters. For 5-star characters, I think. That was exactly why I never went back to Fire Emblem Heroes. I'm too stupid for this. No, it's so much. Oh my god, that also reminds me. They also did make an Among Us Fire Emblem game. Except it's an auto battler. And there's only 3 people in the lobby. Which, like, I don't get it. Why? Yeah, Fire Emblem Shadows. Which, like, the character designs are cute. I like the character designs, but why? There's also an egregious amount of money spending in that, I think. Which is like, what happened? I don't even know if Game Freak made it. Nintendo will do anything except revive Dragalia Lost, and I'm so sad because Dragalia Lost was a really good game. And I was unfortunately one of those people who did not save their game progress, so I can't even play in like private servers or anything. Now, I remember Kinokuniya had IDV merch for a brief moment, but it was only blind boxes. I was so bad because I got Creature! Oh no! I'm so sorry for your loss! Of all the people to pull for, I get the one guy I definitely do not want. Oh, that's so sad. I'm so sorry. No, I think, no, I definitely lucked out on my pack, because the one guy, I think the one character I wouldn't have wanted on that, I don't remember if Percy was on it, but I think of, like, all characters, I would not have wanted just the one. And I got lucky because I got Andrew. But, oh, I'm so sorry for your loss. He truly is a thief. Oh, that's transparent. Oh, there was another anime goods store that briefly had anime merch, and it was the second Sanrio merch, but I didn't really care for anyone in that set, so rip, I guess. Oh, that sucks. Oh, I hope if they ever do another part of the Sanrio collab, I sure hope Axeboy gets care of me. I would be so happy if he did. I would spend money. Speaking of which, I saw that they had Hollow Knight on that collab survey. Because they had to have they did a new one because political relationships are not that great between China and Japan right now. We're not gonna talk too much in depth about that. But they did release a new collab survey. And it had a lot more Western and Chinese specific IPs in it. And I did see it had Hollow Knight, which was crazy because what survivor is gonna be any of the characters? I could see the hunters, cause I feel like that'd be easy to do, but also tiny bugs. I could not imagine playing Mrs. Silksong in IDV. However, I did see they also had All Saints Street. And I would actually pay money if All Saints Street got a collab. I would love to have my son Neil, and also my daughter Lily. It's like I remember watching that and realizing that the opening was vocal synth, and I was like, wait a minute. This has a distinct sound to it. I wonder if this raises the chance for an Omori collab. Oh, wait, that would. Oh, I don't know. Oh, maybe I would spend money for that. There's a lot of Western RPG maker games that would kind of bang hard though. As much as I love Omori though, the one that's currently in my brain right now is in Stars in Time, and I would so love that. Speaking of, I imagine my surprise when I saw like one of those like I saw like one of those like iceberg things for RPG Maker games. Someone made one from the perspective of like the Japanese community. And I was pleasantly surprised when I saw Satsuten like all the way at the top. I didn't realize Satsuten was that popular in Japan, because I barely hear about it over here. But I guess it did get an anime, so that makes sense. Yeah, and Witch's Heart is like closer to the bottom, which is I'm surprised, because I don't know. I'm surprised that Witch's Heart is that low. Your Turn to Die makes a relative sense of being popular. And like Eva's all the way at the top, which like I understand. Everyone knows Eve. If you know RPG Maker games, you know what Eve is. IZ was even talking about it on their Twitters? Oh, I didn't even see that. I didn't see that. Wait, I didn't see that. But though to be granted, I haven't been on Twitter a whole lot. Oh, I did see that they were restocking on their plushies. I should get Noelle. I have financial power now. I can buy a Noelle plushie. That's not bad, actually. I kind of turned my brain off when I did this. They figure it's because JP audiences like reserved MCs more, so an outgoing MC like Claire probably doesn't vibe with them. Suzelle is the most popular within the JP fandom. Really? Well, that's interesting. I did not know that. No, I guess that does make sense, because Eve is like 12 years old and she doesn't talk a whole lot. Rachel is dead inside the whole time, and she wants to be physically dead as well. Then Yume Nikki Madotsuki doesn't really talk at all either. I'm honestly incredibly surprised that Noelle is the least popular male human with JP fans. Really? My son! My boy! Hang on, I literally have a... Hang on, let me pull it up. I have a Noelle slide for... Because Sirius is the most popular. Really? Wait, that surprises me, considering the amount of screen time that Sirius gets across all of the routes. Yeah, no offense to Sirius, but also... What? Really? That's interesting. So I do have it pulled up. This is my slideshow of all of my favorite characters. As you can see, we have an in-joke in our friend group where we call the D&D monster manual the waifu catalog. Oh god, Noelle is here. There's my baby boy baby. Yeah, my favorite character was Willardo. And then the bonus stage happened. And that was the Noelle Suffers the game, and I was like, oh no, I like Noelle. Noelle is the scrungly. I spent an exorbitant amount trying to find good photos for this, because like this note says, half of his CGs are just him in despair. But Noelle's only third popular in total, specifically just because of global fans. Ash is the most popular overall, and yeah, that tracks. No, yeah, that tracks. No, yeah, that makes sense. I should draw something Witch's Heart related. I haven't drawn anything Witch's Heart related, which is crazy. Noel, my goat. Actually, all of the characters in that game are the goat for me. I do really like Witch's Heart. But, wow, that's interesting. I'm surprised. I guess Zizzle being most popular, I could attribute that to her being the secondary main protagonist, essentially. Yeah, they're all so good. I love them all. Willardo was my favorite for the longest time. And now it's Noelle. But they're like my top two. So I love Claire. Claire's my little skrunkly. She's funny and I like her. Yeah, it's interesting reading these kinds of talks from IZ. It is! I don't know why I said IZ. Did you play Willardo Conclusion, by the way? No, I have not. I haven't played any of the conclusion games. I've only played a bonus stage. I really have to... because my saves are on my old laptop, and I've been too lazy to redo the whole game. So, if I wanted to play it, I have to redo the entire game. And I'm like, I'm lazy. But at some point I will. I haven't played any of the conclusions, but at some point I will. Still shining in the cold with the truth, the promise in our hearts. Don't forget. You know what does surprise me though about the Western one? I was in shock to see Yandere on there at all. I figured there are some games that I think are more obscure or more popular than others. Granted, my first exposure to RPG Maker games was 1-Bit Heart. And then I went on to watch more than a couple of Manly Baddest Hero videos for other RPG Maker games. I do in fact own I do in fact own the manga for Wanonohara and the Granblue Sea. Which, like, I'm surprised that they only have... Did they ever localize the other volume? Because the English volume only goes up to when the princess wakes up. Oh, I got saves to share if you ever want to use them. I had to make them because my friend and I lost our saves and I was marathoning for Willardo Conclusion. Ooh, I will let you know if that is the case. With how many Charon games are out there, you'd think there'd be at least one Charon mentioned in these icebergs. Yeah. I was surprised to hear that End Roll was, like, somewhere... I think it was more towards the top, but somewhere in the middle. I think... I saw the Western one, and I was really shocked to see the Miwashiba games, like, closer to the bottom. Which, like, Miwashiba was my first exposure to RPG Maker games. Nanashi 1-Bit Heart is my baby boy baby, and I love him so much. This is gonna get covered up, but it's nice to have there. Oh, what else is there? Was To the Moon on there? I don't even remember if I saw To the Moon on there or not. Like, it's interesting Shake Your Hand because Miwashiba was my official entry into the RPG Maker horror fandom, even though I previously played off, but no, yeah, you're right. Wham, 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 wham. What else? What else have I played? I've played so many. I played a lot of them just throughout middle school and stuff. I played most of the VG Person translated games. think I remember I remember getting really scared at Blank Dream. And then I watched Manly Baddest Hero playing the sequel for that. There used to be a yearly contest for RPG Maker game devs, and Segawa used to enter those and get first place, so that's how they got mad popular in the JP circle. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, it's interesting. Wow, I know I'm saying this a lot, but it's so surreal how different the experience is from like the Western and Japanese point of view for RPG Maker games. Which I guess goes to show how big it is. That you could have, that two different sides of the world can have completely different experiences when it comes to this genre. Oh gosh, what else is there? I will say my lock screen is the special wallpaper you get from buying Miyashiba's games on Steam. Which, I wish we had the novels. I wish that novels were officially translated. I wanna read Lai. I wanna read One Bit Heart. I wanna read the Satsuten novels, goddamn. Hello Charlotte is very beloved and well known in our circle, but it's so obscure for JP. Meanwhile, games like Noel the Mortal Fate is extremely popular for JP, but doesn't really hit here. Noel the Mortal Fate, I've heard. Noel the Mortal Fate is one of those games where I've heard about it. I've seen all the characters. I read a little bit of the manga for it, but I haven't properly played it. And I've always wanted to, but it's definitely gonna be one of those games I play with the whole group. Cause how big it is. Oh, you know what else surprised me? Case Study of Arn. I saw that it was getting an anime and I was in shock. Cause of all RPG Maker games to get a anime, I was not expecting Case Study of Arn. Which I was surprised! But, you know, good for RPG Maker games, because that is a certifiable victory for RPG Maker games. I'm gonna make a separate layer for this, because there's... This goes here. I guess Case Study of Arn is super popular in JP. From what I remember watching my friend play, it felt very suitable for an anime adaptation. Ooh! Surprising to think about an anime coming. Yeah, it's really odd. Man, I remember I was so excited when the Angels of Death anime got announced and I saw that, wow, they got Jin to do the opening. That's so cool. And then the anime came out and it kind of sucked ass. Like, I will never forgive them for doing that to one of my favorite games. The manga is good at least. But I can't believe they'd do this. I can't believe it. It's like, god damn, they had no reason to switch up the entirety of Kathy's floor. Cause all of it was through subtle storytelling. Like, she wasn't directly provoking them, but like the challenges they had was, it was like setting it up in a way that resonated with Zack, except we didn't know why. And then they changed it in the anime to where Kathy just had this intimate knowledge of Zack's personal life. Like, how did you get this? It makes no sense. Oh, man. I didn't watch past Kathy's floor, but I saw like screenshots of Gray's floor as it was airing, and like I was surprised that they did the painting puzzle just at all. Sure, they keep files of sacrifices, but it's not that detailed. Exactly. And it's like, how does Kathy know that? You know? And like, it makes sense how they did it in the games and anime. Like, you saw how Zack was just getting irritated because of things just happening the way they are. And that's how we get, like, his backstory and stuff. But Kathy is just out here airing all the dirty laundry, I guess. The one-bit novels, the deep lore that's in those. Haruka Towa! Oh, I love Haruka! My son! Oh man. Oh, oh man. Oh, I love Miyashima remains to be one of my like one of my favorite artists that I draw inspiration from. I love Haruya so much. Ultimately, Nanashi is definitely my favorite character, but I love Haruya. My baby boy baby. Oh, I wish there were grids. I wish I could read them. Granted, I am learning Japanese, but I wish I could read them. Like, I wish there were still physical copies of the One Bit Heart art book. Yes, I was not making money when it came out, so I never got it. And I'm sad. Man, what else is there? Oh, Crooked Man is a game series as well. I don't think I ever played the full series, but I remember playing the first Crooked Man game. And I remember the whole poem too. Not Haruya, but Haruka. This dude Miyashima keeps gatekeeping. Wait, hang on, let me see what this is. Oh! This is the... Oh, this is One Beat Heart! Oh, this guy! Fanbox exclusive novel! Oh! One of these days I really gotta get into the Strange Men series. Well, if you do, let me know what you think. I only know Crooked Man. What else? I have seen Mermaid Swamp. Like, it's one of those games where I toss in Manly Badass Hero as I'm working on other stuff. That's Shinobu's true identity. She revealed in the novel has me shaking him and also Miyashima for not continuing the story. No, that's understandable. Man, I do want to see more of grown-up Nanashi, though. Like, my Steam profile for the longest time was Nanashi. And then I played In Stars in Time, and now it's Sifrin right now, but it was Nanashi for the longest time. Is it okay to talk about it because this is deep lore no one knows because that feel when no translation? No, yeah, please talk about it. This is stuff that I would not know because there's no translation and I can't read the novel and I'm sad. I should play more RPG Maker games. Oh, you're just like my friend. He's a Nanashi Kenny and also had Nanashi as a Steam PFP for a long time. Let's go! God, I love Nanashi! What else? There is... Oh, I still have to play the Kiri-same ga Furumori remake. I still haven't played the remake. It's sitting in my library. And it's also sitting in the queue. I'll have to gather up the mods TM for that after we actually be off. Shakes your hand because I haven't finished it myself. Let's go! I just know that apparently they added fishing in the remake, which like only good games have fish. A game is only good if it has fishing in it. The fishing is so addictive. Oh no! It has me fearful for when I play it. It doesn't help that you get an achievement if you catch the big Azukawa, and I refuse to move on until I catch it. No, that's so real. I've been trying to 100% some games that are sitting in my Steam library that I'm like, yeah, I could 100% this reasonably. And like, it's been something I've been doing while like I have off time at work. And that is the only reason why I have Danganronpa 1 and 2 on my Steam Deck. Because, unfortunately, those games are long, so it's taking a while to 100% them. But I will get that 100% at some point. And then I'm also slowly working towards catching up with Okami. Which, like, oh my god, I can't wait for it. I can't wait for a 2x2. I can't believe they killed Yasuhiro again for the demo. That is just the one true constant between Danganronpa games. Poor dude can't catch a break. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to see my two favorite characters die in the same chapter again in 1040 in 1080p HD. So I gotta say, for the new scenario, Nagito is Komaeda is either dying first or he is living to the end of the game and there was no in between. Same thing for Hajime. Which, like, if Nagito dies in the middle of a chapter somewhere, I would be shocked. I will also have to say that my goat Kazuichi is not living at all. Like, I'm sorry, Kazuichi, you are not making it through. My poor boy Kazuichi Soda. He is not living at all in the slightest. That boy is cooked the moment the new scenario hits. Thing is, I don't even think he's gonna kill anyone. I think he's just gonna die. I love how everyone in the fandom just unanimously agrees that Kazuichi is so dead in a 2x2 scenario. It's just like... I don't know. I don't even know how he lived in the first game. My man is so dead. Like, and the thing is, there's no way he's gonna kill someone else. He's going to die at the hands of some bullshit. Like, he is going to end up killed. I can't see it any other way. You know, in the initial timeline, Mikado went back in time because the people in power had too much control over the master program and people blamed him for it, so that's why he went back in time? Yeah. And then, like, there's also a whole bunch of spoilers with that. Or at least the master program had too much control over people. I forgot. I think it was because people were trying to take control for people. Like, he thought the master program was a mistake, essentially. And then, like, if you have... And then, if you, depending on your friend count at the end of One Bit Heart, Nanashi decides to deal with it in one of three ways. Convincing Mikado to, stop what he's doing, or killing himself, or killing himself. But, yeah, and then... Yeah, then One Bit Heart was the detective game that ends off on a cliffhanger. Which we get to play as Misane, my daughter. Sure. Okay, yeah, that looks good. And then I just have to erase these parts. Here. Then I have to make this. A certain someone, a coworker with a relaxing hypnotic voice, persuaded him to make bad choices that led him going back in time in the first place. Huh! Huh, that's interesting. That's interesting. So, also that there'd be a lot less restrictions and control onto people with the master program, and he can do crimes, TM. Ah, I see. Huh. And I'm like, you're leaving it like that? But what does he want to do with the crimes? Mimashima, explain! Sometimes people don't have to have a reason to do crime. Like, sometimes people just want to do crimes, and that's about it. Oh, you know what? I know they're working on the Faceless Double right now, but you know what's a Mimashima game I really want more for? Ayakashi Akashi. I want more Ayakashi Akashi. I am diligently waiting for more Faceless Double content. However, there's this on. This is on that one. So I will be safe if I do this one. Like, I barely remember anything from Ayakashi Akashi, but I'm invested in the cast too. Ayakashi Akashi only has the demo. I thought. It does, yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, man, I love Miyashiba's art. I'm gonna be real, no matter what they do, I'll be happy to play whatever they make. But man, I do remember at one point they said that they were gonna do less games because they wanted to focus on their art. Except they've been pushing out games for quite a while now, I think. It's just rare for me to get super invested in the cast super fast. No, I get it. I just want to shake Miyashima because stop remaking Faceless Doubles assets everywhere. Just every year, just finish the coding. No, that's so real. I think they changed it so that it's like a isometric game now, right? Because I remember the Faceless Double, it was 2D at first. I remember playing and it was 2D. And then I've seen screenshots here and there, and it's isometric now. Oh, it did, and then they redesigned the cast twice, so they had to redo the opening animation, also the sprites, and I'm going to shake them if they do any other major changes. No, that's understandable. They're cooking, at least. But that's understandable. Wait, they redesigned the cast? Wait, no, sorry, that just processed for me. They redesigned the cast? Oh, whoops. At least for like the 3 major characters. Huh. Bum. No, the Faceless Double was, wait. Double turned into a fox. They weren't one before, and Uchikana got more steampunk looking, I think. Huh. Wait, hang on. I wanna see if I can't pull any images up. It's been a while since I've seen anything faceless double related. Double becoming a bit more fox-like makes a little bit of sense because his sister's a little fox creature though, right? Yeah, okay. That's what I remember. Oh, I don't remember. Oh, and then they made Double's outfit more detailed too. No more changes, Miwa Shiba, I swear to God. They're cooking. No, but changing major character designs is a little bit of a thinking emoji, especially when you have certain assets already done. Yeah, that looks fine. Oh, I love drawing angled plates. Not to mention, Miyoshiba is also still doing like commission art and stuff, which I love. Just every so often, like I'll forget about it, and then I go onto Tumblr and I look at Miyoshiba's collection of art that they've accumulated. Yeah, they get their money from doing VTuber stuff, and God, I wish that were real. No, that's so real. Oh, that reminds me. I remember seeing Shidu did art for the Danganronpa like the Danganronpa anniversary merch and stuff, and I just saw on Twitter people were going like, "Oh, that's the person that did the Project Sekai MV Cinema art," and I'm sitting here grabbing people by the shoulder in my mind, grabbing people by the shoulders and going, "No, that's the Kagura Project artist!" Ah! Because Shiru and Miyoshiba are like my big inspirations for art. Yeah, we're losing the ancient texts! What do you mean, Project Sekai? What do you mean you haven't heard about Project Kagura Project? Yeah, but their art is so good though, with the Danganronpa stuff. God, I wanna Miyoshiba and Shidu are like, they're like two ends of the spectrum when it comes to art that I wanna, like my art inspirations, but God, I wanna draw like them, you know? Yeah, Shidu is also one of the other artists that like I won't check their socials for a long while, and then I remember, oh yeah, they have socials, and then I log in and I see all of the new fancy art that they've accumulated. I think that completely covers where the cloth would be. I think I also made that angle a bit too steep. I know that there's no way new gens would know everything, but I cry a little inside every time people go, oh yeah, from Project Sekai for anything Vocaloid related. No, that's me. That's 100% me. Like, I dread the day when, like, I'll drive someone, and I play my music, and they go, whoa, this is from Project Sekai, and I just have to die a little inside because I've been listening to this person for years. I dread the day. It's like, but like the thing is, I will also say though, some of the Project Sekai covers are pretty good. I personally really like the Heat Abnormal cover. Like, I alternate between listening to Miyoshito Yu's cover and the Project Sekai cover because they're both really nice. That's a bot? Farewell. Goodbye, buddy. I'm in the middle of having a nice conversation with my chat. Like, sometimes the covers are hit or miss because, I don't know, I don't like a lot of Leonid's covers. What in the world happened with Lost Ones Weeping? Like, someone on the vocal direction was like, oh, this will sound really good if they sing in this ridiculously high pitch for all of the song. And I'm sitting here like, why? No, that's the wrong one. Like, there have been a couple of songs but that, like, I listen to, and I'm like, oh wow, this sounds really good! And I look a little further, and it's commissioned for Project Sekai. Like, I remember listening to Kuyamu to Kaite Mirai, because I am big Mafu fan, and I've been listening to him since I was in middle school. And then, like, I wanna say, like, a couple months later, maybe? Like, I find Project Sekai, and I'm like, whoa, this is a fun little game. It's got a whole bunch of Vocaloid songs and the original tracks. Hey, wait a minute, this song looks familiar. And it's Kuyamu to Kaite Mirai. Yeah, I don't like being mean to Leonid because they already get else as it is within the fandom, but yeah. Not to say all their covers are bad, because they have good ones too. But they did Lost Ones Weeping so dirty. Oh shoot. But it's 7. Oh god, it's 7 o'clock already? Oh god. Oh. She's like, I need to get back. I need to play the game because they're doing a rerun of the Villainous Chronicles. Oh god, I'm forgetting what it's called. But they're doing a rerun of the Evil Song collabs or Evil Song cards, and I need to get Len. I need to get Len or Rin. Oh, speaking of collabs, I might have to start WoA depending on how that collab turns out, because apparently they're collabing with Sonic. And if that's the case, it's somehow there ends up being a playable Sonic characters, I need to play WoA. Apparently they're doing a Sonic collab, which is wild. I also saw Persona 5, which makes more sense, but I saw Sonic and I was like, huh? But anyway, if you guys start seeing WoW streams, you know why. If you stream it, I will tune in even though I'm not into Hoyoverse games because I'm morbidly curious. No, if... This is only if there are somehow playable Sonic characters, which I heavily doubt because it's an anime-styled game. But if somehow I see anime-style Sonic the Hedgehog as a playable character in an anime gacha, I will start WOBA just for Sonic. Oh, speaking of, I remember, so the Player's Choice Awards, round 2 has started for Player's Choice. Among the games that were nominated were Sonic Racing Crossworlds and Mario Kart World, which, you know, that's already starting the fires. And it was hilarious. Like, in round 1, they were both there, right? It was hilarious because neither of them moved up to round 2. You know what did, though? Genshin! Which is like, why is Genshin there? That game didn't even release this year! Yeah, the illusion of choice, and it's Sonic Racing Crossworld and Mario Kart World. The illusion of the illusion of choice, and at the end of the path, it's Genshin Impact. Which, like, I think I know Clear Obscura is probably gonna win Player's Choice, but it would be hilarious if it lost over Genshin Impact. Which I do also still need to play Clear Obscura. I've heard nothing but good things about the game. Yeah, that looks good. I do hope, for absolutely no reason in particular, that Uma Musume wins, Best Mobile Game. For no reason in particular. Side games, please! More carrots, please! Yeah, like it's the illusion of choice, and then at the end of it's several years of Fire Emblem 3 Houses discourse for some reason. No, absolutely. Now, speaking of 3 houses, why is Dimitri in the Among Us game? Like, it's all original characters. Sorry, we're back on the Among Us, the cash grab Among Us Fire Emblem gacha game. But why? It's all unique characters, and then Dimitri, and then also Lynn, but she's like Battle Pass exclusive? I'm shocked at, because you know people are going to buy that for Lynn, because Lynn is one of their most popular characters. Like, I another couple of years of Fire Emblem 3 Houses discourse. Is Sandal fun? How do I draw these? Okay, I got you, buddy. She's like, I don't know. The only reason I will be tuning in for the Game Awards is the chance for a free Steam Deck, baby! And also to see the game announcements for free Steam Deck, baby! I just want to check the game. I want to check the game out because it's just so bizarre. I gotta see how deep this rabbit hole goes. Oh, let me know how it goes. I just know that there's a lot of odd monetary decisions. I don't even know if it's a gacha game. I know that the like little Among Us thingies, it's so odd because it's only 3 people per game. And it's supposed to be Fire Emblem, but you try to figure out who the traitor is based on how they act. But it's only 3 people, and it's an auto battler, which is bizarre. Like, what do you mean? I have no idea how that's gonna work with so little people per match. No, absolutely. The only other thing I know about Shadows is that, the main character, is married to a woman? Is it the main character? The only thing I know is that there's a woman married to a woman, and that's about it. Lesbians, as you will. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Oh, I just realized, how am I gonna get this to work with the chair? I will just have to figure it out. That's a problem for later, N. True! Lesbian Bride! I don't even know if that's what that emote is called. Yippee gay people! Then I do that. Oh, sorry. This conversation topic just popped into my head, but they're finally reprinting the Blood Blockade Battlefront manga, and I'm so happy about it. Except for the fact that they're only reprinting it in omnibuses, so I can't buy the individual volumes that I'm missing. I just have to buy the full collection. So yeah, they're only selling it in omnibuses, like the huge ass books. I can barely pick up one with my own hand. Yeah, and I'm like, the issue with that is I have like volumes of Blood Blockade Battlefront. I'm just missing like 1 or 2 volumes. So I can't even I'm missing 1 or 2 volumes. I'm missing more than 1 or 2. But I can't even buy like the singles to fix up my collection. I have to buy the whole ass things. Which, like, I'm gonna keep the volumes anyway. I'll gladly reread the series. This Blood Blockade Battlefront is my favorite anime / manga. Where did I put my pen? Oh my god. I just set it down for like 2 seconds to go pick up the omnibus. There we go. There it is. But, man... I will at least get to read Blood Blockade Battlefront again, though. That's the... Wait, oh my god, I already forgot how to draw that. Oh, so it... There's like things on the side, and then it points down. Yippee! Which, like, man, I wish Blood Blockade Battlefront got more anime seasons or anything, because it's still ongoing. The manga's still going. I just wish it got more. I wish it got more attention. Like, I know Stampede's still ongoing now. It's show Replicate Battlefront some more love too, please, I'm begging. Wait, hang on. Is it like that? Okay, no, it goes like this, and then points down. There we go. Oh, wow. Looks not bad. Okay, and then... Yeah, alright, and then I'll do the legs, and then we'll call it for the night. Do... Oh man, what else have I been reading recently? I've been reading, Secrets of the Silent Witch, which I know I got an anime, which is pretty exciting. Like, I picked up the manga, and then right after the anime got announced, and I was like, oh, sweet! Which, like, I'm surprised to hear that people had good things to say about the anime, which I'm pretty surprised about. Oh my god, Sandal fun! I watched the anime, I liked what I watched so far. Ooh, that's good to hear! Monica is indeed my baby girl baby. My whole daughter. Actually, I think I'm surprised because I feel like it's pretty atypical from what popular anime would be nowadays, I think. But I'm glad to hear that people are enjoying it, because having read it, I really enjoyed it. Oh god. Oh no, I have to draw heels! Okay. These are not... do I have a full body image of Sandalphon anywhere? Hi Sandalphon! You certainly do wear heels! Oh, I'm so sad, cause he's playable in Relink and he's playable in Versus now, but they don't have him with the full 12 wings. He's supposed to, at the point where he is in the story, he's supposed to be able to have all 12 wings out, because when he first gets the powers of the Premier Arc, he can only use the 12 wings for a period amount of time, but man, and like he starts off with only the 6, and then like he switches around between the white wings and the elemental wings. But at the point of the story where he has the full 12. But they don't have him do that in the fighting games or in the RPG, and I'm sad because he looks really cool with all 12 wings out. Yeah, oh man, indeed. If you get into the anime, I hope you enjoy it. The animation is really nice. That is good to hear! What else is coming out soon? I know Mighty Master Iruma-kun is getting a 4th season at some point, which I'm excited about, because that is indeed a good series. Evidently, I don't know how to draw heels. Hi, Sandalphon. How do your shoes work? Might be an animation thing, and they don't know how to adapt the whole 12 wing into motion, but still, yeah! It's like, I understand. But like, man... Cause like, that would take up a lot of space. Unfortunately. But, I say that, but they show Lucilius, and Lucilius has the 12 dark wings. And it's like, man... But I guess it makes sense in Relink. Cause they show the way they depict the Lucilius fight is it's happening when it would in the Granblue series, so when Sandalphon just gets the Primarch powers, so he would only be able to use, no, but he uses the 12 wings then, except he, like, collapses right afterwards. I don't know. At the very least, it'd be cool to show it during a super or something. Yeah! I know in the fighting games, he only uses the white wings against the villain characters. So that's against Beelzebub, Belial, and Lucilius. They show Lucilius with his 12 wings too in Versus. So I don't know why Sandalphon just only gets his 6 that he switches between. Like, you know, at least he's playable. I will take what I can. Which, actually for, Granblue Cygames recently gave out... So you are able to buy the DLC characters using in-game currency, and Cygames just recently gave out enough rupees for a free DLC character. So, I bought Sandalphon. I didn't have to spend a dime to get him this time. Unlike in Relink when I spent $5 extra to unlock him early. Yeah, let's go! Thank you, Glorious Cygames, for the wonderful gift. I will proceed to never actually play him and actually only just stare at him at my menu. While in the menu and training. Which, like, Relink is really funny. Or not Relink, Versus is really funny. Because the newest game, not only does it has the standard, like, fighting game mode, you know? And then it has a side mode where, it's like Fall Guys party mode, and you play chibi versions of your character, which I think is cute. But it's also really funny to see it in a fighting game, but I think it's cute. Where did this line come from? Oh, that's from the sketch. Okay. Oh, I like this pen. Yeah, it's cute. And, like, you get rewards from doing it, too. Like, if you don't feel like playing the fighting game, which, is a little odd because the game, that's the whole name of the game, but if you don't feel like playing the fighting game, you can always do the Fall Guys mode and you still get, like, rewards and stuff from it, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it's nice having options. I also really like, Versus has... The Versus series has, like, the manual inputs, so, like, the standardized ones. But they also have, like, simplified ones for beginners, which I think is really nice, too. Like, instead of having to do all the inputs and stuff, you press buttons, and it counts it. It's like, instead of having to do quarter circle 2 times to do your ult, you can just press the L and R buttons together, which is nice. Yeah. Just like how I like buying the Tekken Tag tournament games because for some reason only those games have the bowling mini game, and I love the bowling mini game. That's cute. That's funny. You buy the main game, play it only for the spin-off game. I have been playing Granblue since, apparently I've been playing it since 2017, but that is one of the main reasons why I bought Versus. It's because I've been playing this game for too long. It also has a story mode, and Sandalphon's in the story mode. That's why I got it. man, What Makes the Sky Blue is such a good storyline. Like, Sandalphon is one of my favorite characters. Not only because he looks cool, but also because of What Makes the Sky Blue. I believe all of the Granblue stories, you could realistically just look them up on YouTube and watch them or something, or just play the game yourself. And if anybody, the takeaway from what I'm trying to say here is that if you watch any Granblue event story, the What Makes the Sky Blue trilogy is one you should absolutely watch. It's so good. I also like, the Secret Society storyline with Spaghetti Syndrome and Cassius. That one's also really good. I love Granblue. Alright, does that look right? That looks... yeah, it looks better. I will make a note of it whenever I actually get into the lore. Let's go! I've been holding off on getting into Granblue for forever, but man, one of these days... yeah, you'll crack one of these days. It's pretty easy to get into, too. It's browser-based, so realistically you could pull it up on the side on, like, one of your monitors. It has a pretty accessible auto system. Like, you let the battle load, you press auto, and if you press full auto and it uses all your skills for you. I will say it is pretty grindy. At the end of the day, it's a gacha game. It's pretty grindy. Cygames is pretty generous, though. They've been pretty generous with Uma Musume, and of course that carries over into Granblue because it's one of their big mainstay series. But they're pretty generous when it comes to crystals and stuff. If you actually play that game, you could realistically get 2 sparks a year at least, I think. Maybe more. And then every year, without fail, they will do like roulette wheels that give you free pulls. At least up to 200, so for like a free character. Oh no, at least up to 100. So like half of a spark. Granblue is actually where the spark term came from. Where if you pull enough, whenever you pull you get points, and then you buy, just at a certain point you just buy the character you want. Granblue is the reason why we have that system. And why we call it a spark. But the story is also no slouch either, like the main story or event stories. Like all the weapons that you need to make a proper build, all of those are stuff you get from you can get from like raids and stuff. Like, I like it. It's nice. It's a nice game. It's an easy game to get into. Cygames is pretty generous with their rewards. Okay. Alright, I'm going to finish this up and then call it a night, probably. Whoops. But it's browser-based, so yeah, pull it up on... Thank you, Granblue. Gotcha's having little to no pity system beforehand was ridiculous. No, yeah. Thank you, Granblue Fantasy. I think it is really funny, though, because the, what is that line from? That line's from there. The main characters' names officially are Gran and Jita. Gran is from the Gran part of Granblue Fantasy. Jita's name comes from the Taji part of fantasy. If you reverse that, it's Jita, which I think is hilarious, but hey, it's a unique name. And then I think for Relink, they were gonna have a third protagonist and their name was going to be Blue. So they would have had the Granblue and Touchy part of Granblue Fantasy. As far as I'm aware, Fate doesn't have a pity system, does it? Yeah, that would have been funny. I remember this because I remember because my partner was having me roll for Oberon on their Fate account, and I got Oberon, and they were saying that I got lucky. Oh god, how's this other foot work? I kinda just made this a blob because I was like, oh, I'll deal with it later. Oh god. You know what? I think that's a problem for future and to take care of. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this turned out so far. Yeah. Well, it looks better than how it does originally on my first pass. Let's go. All right. I am going to end stream there. Thank you guys. I am about 30 minutes past where I was originally going to end, but I am not late to what I have to go to in a couple of hours. So, that counts for something. But thank you guys for dropping by. This is good. This is the last stream of this week. So next week I'll figure out what to do. Alright, thank you guys for dropping by. As always, come join the Discord server. We have fun here, I swear. If you want to see my art or other people's art, come check out the Blue Sky or the Tumblr. Twitter's completely dead. It's been eaten by a rat. And if you want to watch past streams, come look at the YouTubes. That's all I've got for you guys this week. We will see you guys later. Have a good night. Bye bye.